Hello, folks. This is Real Honesty with John Ritlin. I am John Ritlin, and
The greatest tag team matchup would be Shane and Sheamus. We could call them Shaneus.
For Shane. Apologies, by the way. We are trying to work out some mic work here and everything, so if it looks a little funny. We're just here to have fun, and this is Chris's new place. Awesome. Glad he let me come over here. Thanks so much, Chris. Well, Mick and Steph started off with all the talent from Survivor Series on the stage. That segment didn't go on too long. No. It served its purpose to a point, but Foley sounds like he's confused.
Foley is confused.
I mean, fair point. It is really a fair point. Honestly, it wasn't a horrible segment, but whatever. It was what it was. It was decent. And by the way, apologies if you do happen to hear really loud cars. We are right by the road, and people love to drag race in this town. So, you had a bunch of Survivor Series-based matches with random goofy tag teams. They had just come back from a UK tour, so I understand why they maybe were a little lazy booking. But you had Owens and Reigns versus Sheamus and Cesaro. It was decent. It was fine for what it was, but God, Reigns got booed. Oh, my God, the man got booed insane. I mean, geez, good Lord. I mean, Buffalo, usually New York crowds are pretty passionate, but my God, Reigns got booed. So my thoughts on the match were it was decent for what it was and served its purpose. And now
we're completely just done with Raw at this point.
You know what? Really, we're going to just... You know what? What you just said. And by the way, the mic only picks up when we do this. So yeah, it was just it was a blah night of tag team matches. The Seth Jericho and Braun thing with the scars is pretty funny. I'll admit that. Bo versus Zayn. What?
Chris Jericho's scarf tonight. All right, and a quick thing about Chris Jericho's scarf. He's got anchors on his scarf. They should have a W in front of him. Because he's a wanker.
Wankers just made the list, by the way. Bo versus Zayn, it was decent for what it was. I like what they're doing with Bo. Hopefully he can be an effective heel. Zayn had to get the win here. The crowd is dead, though, and I don't blame them. It was not a very good show. I mean, again, I'm not faulting the talent. They just did a massive overseas tour. It was tough, but still. Cruiserweight speech, that was fun. Please put the Cruiserweights on SmackDown. Please put them on SmackDown.
Because Raw is, well, I mean, it's boring.
It is.
It's tiring.
It really is.
It's dragged on more than them trying to push Roman Reigns. But, yeah.
Honestly, yeah, it has really done a pretty bad job. But yeah, it's just put the Cruiserweights on SmackDown, make them mean something, because SmackDown could use them better. And they're going to have that 2-0 Live special right after SmackDown. So it makes more sense. And if it's going to replace Talking Smack, so what? New Day versus Rollins, Jericho, and Braun. It was fine. Braun looked dominant. That didn't sound all that right, actually. New Day, I like New Day's promos, but they need to start cutting down on the stuff. I mean, you know, I hope that they actually paid for that merch, by the way, and they didn't just steal it. But it was what it was. Braun looked dominant in the match for what it was.
I'm sorry, but are we forgetting the biggest star of the night?
Are we?
The guy with the freaking unicorn mask?
Unicorn mask guy. Oh, yeah.
Captain Glorious in the crowd wearing a unicorn mask was hamming up the entire episode. And, well, yeah, he stole the show, that's for sure.
I mean, honestly, yeah, right. I mean, it's like
a second mic.
We are going to be getting a second. We are?
Oh, I've got another mic coming in.
Oh, yeah, you know, you were just telling me about that. I already forgot this. I've been up way too long today. So is he. We work early. That's what we're almost into it. If it hadn't, Chris, what in the world? Good Clockwork Orange impression. Anyway, so the 6-man tag was fine. It was fine for what it was. Charlotte and Sasha, quit scripting them. Let the women be themselves, because Charlotte can be a more effective heel if you don't script her. Sasha, please turn her heel soon. She's much better as a heel. Not as a face. She's not horrible, but that's my opinion.
I mean, is there really anything I can say about the Divas or the women's match?
No.
I'm so used to seeing Divas, which I'm glad that they stopped. And honestly, Charlotte is not exciting to watch. I mean, what else can you say? They script her way too much. But he's got more of an opinion on it than I do.
I mean, it's not that she's bad. It's like, I mean, I've already stated my opinions on Charlotte, so I'll move on. I'll save them for the Survivor Series review, which will be done here, and that'll be fun. Are we gonna have? So we're gonna have the other microphone by that time?
Yes.
Cool. As we discuss business ventures on here. Enough Stephen Foley. Good God, I don't know who the face and the heel is. I don't know. He is clockwork oranging the hell out of this segment here. Enough Stephen Foley. Again, I don't know who the face and the heel are.
Steph is both a face and a heel, mainly because she looks like the face of a heel. Probably Mick Foley after going through the table, but still.
By God, Steph is broken in half. Kendrick and Sin Cara, it was that checks her pedigree. Kendrick and Sin Cara didn't care. The crowd was dead for it. That didn't help. It was nice. It was a decent little match, but it wasn't great.
Well, I mean, yeah. If I were to rate it, I would give it what, a 6 out of 10.
You're better than me.
Maybe 5.
I would 5. Yeah. 5 would be about it. Lesnar and Goldberg. Well, I mean that happened. That was something. Ladies and gentlemen, you're pissing off my beast. Oh my. Boy, Goldberg looked like he was in really good shape until they shot his back, and I'm like, okay, I know he's 49, almost 50, and I'm not in that great a shape either, but Goldberg, no, keep your shirt on. That's all I'm going to say.
Then there was the way he was standing, because he knew he had those love handles.
Don't mind me, I'm just covering up my love handle. Thank you very much.
I'm just picturing Goldberg saying, "Who's next?" with that voice. Who's next? The hell are we doing?
Who's next?
Followed up by,
Well, somebody call me Little Caesars because I am hot and ready.
Keep talking, Chris. I'm going to keep laughing.
and Jonathan is dying.
Anyway, yeah, so, again, experimenting here with the mic. That sounds really wrong. Charlotte and Sasha and Alicia. Charlotte and Sasha versus Alicia and Nia. It did not matter. This match, it wasn't terrible, but it was a basic match. It was just a way to hype Survivor Series, and you had Bayley on commentary. It was what it was. Emelina, no, I don't know on this name. Emma's a very fine performer. Emelina's a stupid name.
Emelina's a trailer trash name. I'm just going to come out and say that. It's like one of those things like,
I named my daughter Shaniquana.
why did you name your daughter Shaniquana?
Well, my name's Shaniqua.
He seems to like me doing that Gabriel Iglesias skit.
Is that Iglesias with an I?
His sassy black woman voice gets me laughing every time. It is unbelievable. Enzo, Cass, Gallows, and Anderson versus the Shining Stars and Golden Truth. I'm not going to make jokes about Goldust. I hope his stepson recovers. Apparently he was beaten up. Apparently his stepson is transgender. I was not aware of this. But he got beat up by some guys. Thank you, people, for electing Trump, because this now happens and brings hate out. So there we go. The match was blah. It was boring. But I'm not going to pick on Goldust.
I could. I'm not going to, though. Honestly, this entire night was, on a scale of 0 to 10, it's a...
So 3 to 4. I mean, you had the Shane, Bryan, Stephanie, and Foley thing, and then of course you had Raw and SmackDown Teams Brawl. It was kind of nice that AJ Styles called Jericho Sugar Tits. That was kind of funny. I mean, that was funny. I mean, I guess it's Sugar Sparkle Crotch Tits. So I mean, I guess that's what it is. Is that how I worded it, or I mixed it all together like that? I don't remember how I did. I don't know. It was an okay segment. My thing is that there was so much talking. But, it was probably because the Raw crew was tired. Honestly, that's probably what it was. So, what was it? Yes, oh, God. The audience, unfortunately, by the end of the Zayn match was bored. So, overall, this is my thing. Am I excited for Survivor Series? I'm going to be watching with him. We always make some good jokes. It's going to be hilarious. But Am I excited for the show? It's going to be 4 hours, not including the pre-show. No, but it might be fine. The elimination matches have been built up well. I will give them that much credit.
I will do an entire episode in the sassy black woman voice if everyone at Survivor Series starts, chanting Oldberg. I will do that. I swear.
Toronto might do that. It was fine for what it was, but this was a D+ episode because it was just boring. I mean, it just was boring. It wasn't that the talents didn't give effort. I just didn't care. I didn't care about this episode, so that's all I'm going to say. D+.
My grades were higher ranked in this episode. I'll leave that to the imagination.
She wants the D. Anyway, so that's going to be the end of that. Do you agree with what we're saying? Do you disagree? If you have a problem with the mic tossing back and forth, too bad, because this is a good show with good production values, and I don't know what the hell Chris is doing here. But do you agree with what we said? Do you disagree? Like, share, comment, and subscribe. My Twitter handle is in the description. He does not have Twitter, but he will take us out.
My gun's upstairs, so it's going to be a little difficult. But hey, we're going to be getting a better microphone soon, and things are going to get a little bit better.
You have a gun?
Yes. Not here.
You think I could have gun?
Woof. We're done.
We are done, folks. See you later.